Hello everyone, my name is RagingRaptor and I welcome you to another clickbait video where I said I show you my first game. However, it will be the second game because I already did one game for the German channel. So if you understand German or want to see some German, well, feel free to look into that. Also, I am still trying around with some settings for recording live gameplay because I'm not sure if I kind of broken my graphics card or if there is something else not very nice with my system. So if there are any lags in the gameplay anywhere, let me know in the comment section below so I can fix that. But now, Skoda T45. It is a heavier tank because it's ranked battles exclusive. And no, it's not like the Concept 1B. Nope, you have to reach Division 2. You know, and if you reach Division 2, you have access to this special bond shop. Yes, it's available in this special bond shop. And it will be exclusive from what I've heard. And it's 12,500 bonds. Like, that's almost free. That's almost free freaking modules, which you could get. And the thing is, this tank isn't even that interesting. Like, we can really quickly compare it to the Skoda B88, which has been introduced very recently. 220 alpha versus 240, 194 pen versus 202. However, the gold pen in the Skoda is better because it has heat with 250 millimeters pen. The APM is also a little bit better on the Skoda. Aim time is exactly the same. However, the soft stats on the Skoda are a little bit better. And you can see also the accuracy is better than on the Skoda P88. You have more hit points, which is very nice. And apparently you have a little bit better armor. To that in just a second. Mobility is almost equal, except for the Skoda being faster in top speed, but slower in reverse. And honestly, I take that trade. And the most important thing, 370 meters of view range is very nice for a tier 7 heavy tank. Like, you can really work with that. That's the crew I have. It's parts of the bond thingamajings where you could get some crew members for introducing, or this one right here, you know, where you can just exchange crew members for Zero Skill Brothers in Arms stuff, which is very nice, you know. And we had this commander Angela Milotova, which was part of the second season of Battle Pass with the TVP. And lastly, for the introduction, this is the armor. 110, 100, and this is wrong. This is supposed to be 80 millimeters. This just recently got buffed, as you can see, 80, 80, and 60 and 80 for sides and fronts. But again, those changes haven't been yet introduced to tanks.gg. So, hey, Wargaming, in-game damage model viewer would be nice. I know you don't want to because of cheaters, but yeah. The thing is, now it has a lot better all-around armor. You can side scrape a little bit better. 70 versus 80 millimeters is nice, obviously, because of the normalization rules. The biggest problem with the Skoda is 25 millimeters of roof and turret armor, roof armor, and the armor itself isn't that interesting, you know. Compared to itself, you can see that the whole armor is rather weak. Now we try to use 7 degrees of gun depression. You can still see there's a cupola and there is those cheeks. And as soon as you go to any other higher tier tanks, it will be a big yikers. But yeah, one final thing. I've played already one game, as already mentioned, hence why I clickbaited you. For the German channel, we got very lucky, aka we basically had top tier game, you know, top tier game, no artilleries, which was very nice, and we did 3k damage in it. A lot of people didn't know how to penetrate us, even though the armor isn't that nice. Now, enough said. Let's jump in and ruin our stats to see what is going to happen with this Skoda T45. It's a very odd move for Wargaming to say that there are Czechoslovakian heavy tanks coming, but introducing the premium tank not for money, which they basically all the time did, but introducing the tank for bonds in the ranked shop. I don't know if Wargaming tries to make people more inclined to spend bonds and try to do what's it called? The ranked divisions, you know, you have to get Division 2 at minimum. But I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. Also, one final thing. Funny thing is, why does this thing has one of the first generations of night vision devices? Is it just a thing lying around? Like an asset which they used? Like, I don't mind, it's just weird. It was developed by Germany, and now it's being used in a Czech tank, you know? Weirdly. that is a very good map. Only one artillery. We do have to fight a Black Prince though, which is, well, if played well, very nice. Now, I know some people say, but Raging, why don't you use hit point booster? Very simple. I'm an OG guy and I do like to have the Vents bonus. Vents, stabilizer and rammer is usually what I really, really like, you know. Here we don't have a stabilizer, so I'll use optics, giving us a healthy 473 meters of fuel range with our 4 crew member. You can now see though we are a little bit sluggish now going up the hill right here. We are faster than the KV2, which is nice. Kind of cut him off there, which was a little bit of a dick move if you ask me, but what can we do? Let's see if we can find anybody to shoot at, because obviously hold down on this map is the best thing you can do. There's this guy. There is a SU-100Y, which didn't got spotted. There is an Excalibur over there. And you might already notice the gun handling is alright. It's actually very nice, to be honest. Can we do a pixel snipe? Well, no, we didn't have to, because he decided to drive forward. Now, we do have to watch out. The SU-100Y bounced there, you know. That is understandable, because the gun mantle is rather thick. It's as thick as my belly sometimes. But, ah, damn it, where was he? Everything else, I feel like he can penetrate rather easily. So I try to maybe focus down here against the OI and the Black Prince, then trying to trade against the SU-100Y, which has an absurd amount of alpha damage for that tier. Already almost wanted to say BR. We obviously have to watch out for the OI. That was my team speak, by the way, because I'm stupid. Okay, I'm going a little bit lower, so I can stay safe from the OI and start working on dismantling Brovarchik. Brovarchik? Oh, bonk. Oh, we bounced that one right there. Hello, that was a miss by you. Now you are in a reload, and oh my god, that was such a fucking bad shot. Yikers. Can you stop trying to push me like that? I have to angle. You don't know where you're going. You don't know where you're shooting at. You just shot on a move. Nice, and you should now burn down. Oh no, that was an auto-fire extinguisher. And I have better DPM than you. Actually, I don't. I actually have just a fast reload time with a lower alpha. But he's dead. I don't know. He had a little bit of, I don't know, foam in front of his face. Really got greedy to kill somebody. Probably somebody he used to know. Who knows? Now let's see what the OI is doing. Oh, no, never mind. We go for this one. I do have to say, I really do like the gun handling. And again, that is without a stabilizer or IRM, which could help. That's very convenient to use for a tank of this tier. The thing is, though... Whoops, that was a bad shot, baby. Okay, seriously, our commander, she really goes ham. Like, oh boy. KV-1S with his HE gun. Hello, buddy. I think with a stabilizer that would be even cooler to use. But I can already assure you for sure this tank is not going to be OP or anything. Ah, nice. Thank you very much for killing him. There you are, buddy. Ooh, unlucky shot for me by just detracking you. Can you shoot somebody else or do you go for me? Oh, he dead. Oh, A44. The next customer wanting to see the newest tank into the game. God, we are lucky because artillery didn't focus us, and we don't have we have the anonymizer not online, you know. So look, let's have a look at the Kuchen catapult, which basically means cake catapult. D-track, sadly, no damage. Okay, whoopsie. Oh, whatever, you're getting him. I'm going to go for the G-Re now. Bonk. Oh, he is back there, so I do have to try and aim now. Whoop. You can see the rounds are very, very slow. Seriously, 995 meters per second aren't that fast, and it looks like they lose shell velocity very, very quickly. Also, your heat rounds are even slower, 600 meters per second. Luckily for me, I didn't have to use them just yet. Can I go there? Okay, you know what? I'm greedy, boys. Let's see if I can penetrate the Hellcat with some HE rounds. I guess it's not necessary anymore because he's already dead. Damn! That was a quick game. That was a quick game. For a second game, very decent still. By the way, the HE, I'm keeping in the HE because it has also the 600 meters per second shell velocity the heat rounds have. So keep that in mind, that if you want to use heat to try and snipe, that you're probably going to screw yourself over. Yeah, it's very slow. Unlucky. Didn't got that one, but boy, that was a very, very lucky game. Sadly, I couldn't really show you the armor properly, but the thing is, look, boys, why should you play the Skoda T45 when the T29 exists? It has more alpha, it has similar mobility, it has similar hull armor, except on the upper plate. It has a much better turret. Why should you play the Skoda T45 when you could, for example, play the Tiger? The Tiger, now having a very potent turret, has an absurdly good DPM. Sorry guys, I have to decline that one. But no, just look at that. 2700 DPM versus 2100. And we basically use the same things. Roughly same crew, blah, blah, blah. You know, IS-2M, better DPM without even using rations. So yeah, King Tiger, a lot better armor than this guy. More pen, at least on the standard rounds. I don't know. I really don't know what the Skoda T45's purpose is. I'm not saying that we need more OP tanks. Goodness gracious, Wargaming, please don't get me wrong. I think that the Skoda T45 is nicely balanced. I really do. But I feel like it could have maybe something more, like something to make it more unique. I don't know. It's like here I am really a little bit caught off guard, because I don't know how to properly give you something as an idea for the Skoda. I'm pretty certain that as soon as I start to see tier 8s and tier 9 vehicles, that I start to swear on this tank that it's bad and stuff. Because let's just have a look. Let's take the 50 TP prototype. It has pretty decent pen, you know, 218. It's not the best, it's not the worst. But as you can see, if we are on a flat ground, the hull is auto pen for the 50 TP prototype. The turret is not auto pen, but it's very close to. If you now use the 7 degrees of gun depression, 50% chance, 80% chance, 60% chance of penetrating. And then we have those places over here which are 20. Seriously, like everybody can penetrate that. And again, the Skoda can see tier 9s. And I know that a tier 7 tank shouldn't even face tier 9s. But let's just take the Conqueror as an example. And it doesn't really matter what you're doing, but basically anywhere where the Conqueror is aiming at, he has full or has 100% or 90+% penetration rate. And here I really just want to show as an example, or as a comparison rather. I just have to find him. Where is he? T29 over here. The T29, when you compare it now to a Conqueror's gun, you can see that, yes, the hull is 100%, but again, you have 10 degrees of gun depression, which is a lot better. Sure, the hull is still super, super weak, but look at the turret. Yes, it can get penetrated here, but that is hard. That is hard to penetrate when we now compare it to the Skoda's thing. I don't know. I am fairly certain that this tank is not worth 12,000 bonds, and I have it only for rental, which is bad, meaning that I have to buy it again. So yeah, I most likely will just use the coupons I have, or the discounts I have, to maybe get it down to 9,500 bonds, because as you know, I am a tank collector. And we'll see. But I will be doing a more detailed review of this tank when I've played some more games in it, I guess. But so far, it's an okay vehicle. It's genuinely okay. I got lucky so far that Artie didn't focus me. But what do you expect me to say, guys, after just playing 2 games where we had very, very good damage per game, which is going to drop down? I got lucky. That's how it is. Probably Wargaming knowing that I'm recording. So where's my paycheck now? Jokes aside, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that bell icon and subscribe if you haven't already, so you're always up to date with everything RagingRaptor related. And yeah, I'll see you around in the next video, probably the K91 PT review, maybe a reaction video, or the Skoda review. We will see. Cheers and have a great day.